Hello everyone. Today I have a really quick video about pretty basic gameplay of setting up a farm and how to build a farm quickly and effectively. So for most of you, this is probably no longer relevant because you have as many farms as you can handle. But this is really for people that are starting off new, and I've gotten some requests to create this. So this is a world where I actually need a farm. I'm short on food and oil, and that's really a good time to create some new farms in this quick fashion. So if you go into My Info and go into Account here on the bottom corner, you can see, of course, you normally go to Switch Accounts, and then there's the button at the bottom in red that is New Game. And sometimes I've actually clicked on this accidentally, and then annoyingly you have to go through the tutorial to be even able to click out. So we're going to now actually intentionally do it, and you may have had the same experience. So when you say, do you want to confirm that you want to create a new account, you want to say confirm. And the key thing to remember is as you create a new account, you need to lock it. Oh, that's loud. Okay. And then you want to skip through this tutorial, especially if you've done it. What I'm going to show you here is you have to be efficient in how you create these, especially if you're in a new world and you want to start off. So I almost second nature can do this in my sleep because, many times we've used these new farms to create wall cities, right? So if you want to create wall cities or a blocking city, you want to set up a quick new city to be able to, either block out spaces or create a spy city in a new world for a world that you're going to face in Void or Global Conquest. These are all useful skills to keep in mind. So the faster that you set this up, the more efficient it's going to be time-wise. So that's why I wanted to make this quick video, and hopefully even the veteran players can get something out of it. So what I've found is that, there's most of us have forgotten some of the requirements of the new cities, and the fact that it forces you to play these tower levels. Don't be annoyed by it. Actually look forward to playing these tower levels because they give you good speed ups that really helps you in your journey for making this quickly. So follow the tutorial, just go through the clicks. I've found out that I'm pretty good at even anticipating where the click will be and what it's going to be asking me, just because I've done enough of wall cities to kind of memorize that. Also, many people will complain that they don't have enough farm. This is also a demonstration that you really just need to spend an hour to really take it to level 10 or above. And then after that, just couple of minutes a day, and you can easily take it to 15 within a week or 10 days, just depending on your gameplay and how many times you log in. But it's really not a sweat. Pretty soon we're going to finish the tutorial part. This is the part where now it allows you to, if you accidentally clicked on it, you can now click off and go into your other city. But notice you'll see here that it's saying that if you try to switch account, it's going to give you a warning. So keep that in mind. You don't want to switch out of this until you bind it. So let's actually go ahead and bind it. So because this is I first bound it to Facebook, and because I'm playing on an Android, you can see I didn't even name it. You can see my main accounts, and these are some other farm accounts on this Facebook that I'm currently logged in. If you're not logged in Facebook, you need to log into Facebook and create, or I wouldn't use your personal Facebook, especially if you're worried about game information sharing and so on. You can create just a side Facebook for gaming purposes to do this, or more than one. So here you can see that I've already bound it and got that gold. And then because I use Android, I can actually do the same thing here. The current account that I'm on, you can see here's a number of them. Some of these don't have 2 of them linked to it. So let's go ahead and actually link it to an account that doesn't have 2 of them linked to it. Which one do I want to use? Let's use this one. Yes, I lack creativity in naming the account. So, okay, now it's double bound and I'm all set. Now I'm not going to lose the city. Okay, now that that's set, this would be the normal point where you could, if you accidentally click on it, you can click out of it. And now, just a couple of tips that I'm going to share is that, this is also relevant if you're trying to start off a new city, right? There's a couple of quests that you need to pass for, that you want to, the only blue officer that you really want to level up is Ginger because you have those quests to meet. Here you can see there's a bunch of quests that pop up. You want to click these for the experience and resources and build up points. That's the normal. And now I found out, I think in the recent game update, you can see that they start you off with pretty high BP. So those are some easy quests and easy gold that you can grab. Now we're going to go into fast mode building, and we're just going to follow the tutorial, follow what's needed. And the key thing I wanted to show you here, let's see, let's build it up. We're going to do the wall. All of those are free. You got to scroll down to hit accept. And now we're going to actually start the main hall. So while that is building, you can see here that I haven't opened the second build queue, but it comes with a golden hammer, so I could build that, and I recommend that you do when you're in fast build mode, but not quite yet, because you want to maximize the time that it's active. Here you'll notice that there's some quests. I'm already at level 4, and some of the early building you can do with that free option. So if you click on this field here, and if you hit upgrade, it allows you to look into it and see this at this bottom left corner, there's the free button. If that's less than the time that you have based on your VIP level, usually 5 minutes at VIP level 0, and it's not active, you can see up until, as long as the time is minimal, it allows you to do that even without that second build queue. And that's the key thing that many players miss out on. So you can actually, like if you try to hit the build button here at the bottom right, it's going to say you need to unlock the second build queue. But if you use the free button at the left, as long as it's free and it doesn't cost you gold, you can see it's pretty simple. So this is another tip that I'd say, while things are building, you can stay busy and get your all of your fields built and your infrastructure for your city built. So that's another key thing that I'll share that many people don't know. I didn't even know it until honestly about 6 months into game playing. And I, once I found out it, I felt pretty silly because, it's a huge boost, and you don't even need a second build queue, and you can pretty quickly click through this. As you can see, all my fields are now level 4. Don't stop there. Let's take these buildings out. And then also what helps is anticipating what the next thing that this quest is going to ask you, right? So you can build up these buildings, so build up everything, and all the while, you can see here at the bottom, the red, those quests and my levels are increasing. So if you come to commander skills on a farm, you don't really want to, you do want to recall all, but not yet. You really want to focus on the development tree, so we're going to do that building speed that will help us. Let's do that load boost and this harvest that will help us there. There's one more skill point I guess we could do. You want to focus on oil because, essentially, most of the walls and some of the big upgrades, you can see here, just a click fest to get the XP and more importantly, the resources. And this helps level up your commander level and get those skills and, make your farm even faster to grow. Here you can see, this is what I really want to focus on, Doomsday Recovery Plan. So while you're waiting on this building to upgrade, it's only 1 minute, you want to time it to where you're doing the stuff that helps you actually get these quests, get these items, get these speed up items most importantly. And by that, I mean, go do the mini tower. It might be annoying. You might have played it many times, but you really want to do that. While we're waiting, why not? Somebody invited us to join into an alliance. You want to go ahead and accept that. So we're in there. There's a couple of quests to, let's skip it. There's a couple of quests to do help items, and you can see now that, yep, there's a territory pack that opened up. Okay, trying to click out of it. Okay, finally it let me. Okay, and why not collect these since these are done at this Alliance Hall level? Okay, so we collected some of those. Let's see, so it's only 15 seconds left on the hall, and we're going to be diligent about, not excessively using the speeds and using it when we really need it so that we can be most effective. So let's keep going. You can see I'm building up all these buildings that I can with this free button on the left. Let's collect some of those quests. And I think now it's time. Okay, my main hall is done. Let's do the wall. Let's build the garage. Oh, sorry, that's the Titan building. A new thing is that, you want to hit the Start Awakening button. You don't want to speed up on a farm. And then let's go ahead and build that garage as well. Let's collect these rewards. And now the next building we want to build is the wall. Okay, there we go. Now here you can see I have 6 minutes of free time, so I am going to use just the 5 so that I can quickly build that. And then I'll go ahead and start doing some quests that help get some of those speeds. And the goal is to get this to level as level 10 in a couple of minutes. That's the plan. Okay, I accidentally did help all. I didn't mean to do that. The reason I didn't want to do that is because there's a quest that says, help an alliance member a couple of times. So I accidentally did that because I'm in auto mode. Here you want to collect any of these that you can. Okay, good. There's one more. Weekly special. Great. Free stuff. Give it to me. All right, so the wall is done. Let's go ahead and upgrade this. Yes. And we're going to go ahead and use a 1 hour. No, we don't have it yet. Let's do some of these quests. So let's see. City wall to level 5. Come back on this Doomsday menu here at the bottom left in that blue icon. Let's go ahead and do the tower defense level 2. And while you're at it, you can collect these rewards. There's some speed ups there. There's some really good rewards here. And then, if you make a couple of these, you get really good at doing this. So just play it on 4 times speed. It really doesn't matter. The quest will be filled whether you fill it with 1 star, 2 star, or 3 stars. But obviously 3 stars gives you better rewards. These are pretty easy to do. On these early levels, machine guns and rockets work best. And it's pretty easy to get through these pretty quickly. I just do it on 4 times speed, almost like in my sleep. Keep going. And this wouldn't be on a city that you set up as a wall city, because that's not important to you. But anything else that you want to set up, for instance, a quick farm, or if you're trying to set up a spy city that you want to level up quickly so that you can either spy or talk in global chat, you want to focus on doing these to 3 stars so you can collect those rewards. All right, let's see. So let's collect that. I think I'm past my 10-minute mark, so there's 1. Let's go ahead and level this up to 5. Okay, let's appoint the hero. Now let's do, so you can see that finished. Let's go move on to the next one. So you really want to follow these and anticipate. Because I already built those using those free queue, you can see that I'm already ahead. We want to go ahead and do some of the research that they want. Just follow the tutorial. Let's go ahead and build the embassy. And then I think there's a quest to do snipers. So let's go ahead and do the snipers ahead of time. Okay, so that is done. So just keep up with Doomsday for the free items. You can see there's some troops in factory. Let's go ahead and do that. And the one thing to remember is that, as you level up your factory, the good thing is it remembers what you last built. The bad thing is if you upgraded, you need to remember to go in. As you're setting up a farm, then another thing you want to keep in mind is you want to build the troop types that give you the most amount of load to carry the resources. Okay, so now you can see I'm caught up, and there's something else open. So let's go ahead and use our free option here to build up some of the medic stations and training centers. Again, we can easily take that to level 5. Great. Free, boom, boom, boom. Again, free, boom, boom, boom. Free, boom, boom, boom. You can actually take each of these to level 5. And let's see. Now would be a good time to use that free hammer that was given so that we can keep going and doing some of the other items. So let's go ahead and collect some of these. I can do this even faster, but because I'm talking and trying to, think and make it meaningful, I am a little slower than I normally am. So let's take that to level 4. Let's build a house. Let's take this, the depot. And you'll quickly get a sense for, all of these buildings you need to build in order to get to that level 15. Most of the times you want to set up your farm to get to at least level 15 so you can gather steel. And then the journey from steel to minerals is a little bit longer, so clearly I won't cover that. But you can see it's quickly building up. And let's see, let's also do a commander skill. Let's do oil output, that helps. Maybe don't use your harvest skill until you've gotten some of the research up. So let's go ahead and use one of our, let's see, I forgot to show you that, you want to open up these city packs, they help. And that's where some of the speeds come in, so I forgot to tell you guys. And then go ahead and open up all your troops so that you can actually hunt the zombies and do some of the zombie quests. The XP doesn't hurt. You can see you have now the elite orders. Don't use it yet, because there's going to be a quest that asks you to do an elite quest. So let's go ahead and do our classic level 3. Okay, put a rocket here, put another rocket there, speed it up 4 times, put a slow tower. Let's now put a machine gun, boom, machine gun here. When we get the enough ore, there we go, another machine gun here. Easy, easy, easy. Good. And now let's make which one to level 2. Let's go ahead and make that guy to level 2. A couple of more seconds, we'll be done. Easy, easy, easy. Here comes the boss. No match. Okay. 3 stars. Yes. Let's collect it, get those speeds and those recruit orders. We're done with that. If you're in a new world, you get many other rewards of doing certain... Okay, now we can use our... See how it says normal recruit time, so anticipate the quests that are coming. Now let's go ahead and do that. Let's do... don't use the 1, use the 9s, because you get that 1 extra, and you should always get a purple hero here first. And this is one of the other things that I wanted to say. This is beautiful. So the most important hero on a farm is I Medici, the gathering hero that's purple. And we just got that, so that's beautiful. Now, if this was something that you wanted to make your main, and if you didn't get a good draw in this first round, I would say, start over, create a new account and change this instead of a main to a farm. So that's another tip that I really wanted to share, is that when you're starting off, that first draw that's a guaranteed purple, make sure that it gives you a draw that you want. So now you can see that, we're now able to participate in a lot of these events. Growth fund you're not going to buy on a farm, but some of these other ones, and this is another one that I wanted to show you. You don't even have to link it. If you just click on the go button, it gives you these rewards. Go back. It does. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to click like, and you'll see that pretty soon. Once you just hit the go button and hit back, there you go. Bam. There's some VIP and some XP that will help you. So that's great. Let's now come back to our appointed, and let's actually, who do we want to appoint? Okay. No slot open, but it'll open up pretty soon. So we did the normal recruit, we did the elite recruit. Let's do level 4. But before level 4, let's go ahead and speed this up some. Now that we have the 1 hour speeds, boom. And then boom. Yes, so that's level 6. The next thing is going to be wall. It's going to want a wall. What's the other requirement? It needs camp to level 6. Okay, let's go ahead and speed up those snipers. Good, because we want to get this camp up. So this is a good time to now use your second day queue. And then when you run out of the golden hammer, you want to use gold to do it, because that second build is actually the most important thing. Let's go ahead and speed this up, but not all the way to 25. So let's use it to 20 so that you can see that you can. And then if you're in an active alliance that actually clicks that assist button, that actually helps your speed. I don't know how active this one is. I just joined the random one that showed me. And now let's go ahead and do the oil output. Let's now come back to and start doing. You're going to stop at recall all. That's actually another really important skill that is useful on farms for efficiency. So in the development tree, you want to focus on it. The only thing you want to do is recall all skill. Okay, let's go ahead and start now. While those two building queues are building, you can see it's going to finish building and we're going to get a free one. Let's go ahead and build these up. Nothing there. Okay, let's go ahead and build that camp up. Okay, great. Now you can see that the wall is almost done. Nope. Let's speed that up an hour. And we have a free. And then let's do the camp as well. All right, now we can go ahead and start to level 6. Boom. So while that's building, the next building that it's most likely going to be requiring is either the medic or the one of these. Let's go ahead and build up. I forgot what it requires at level 7. I want to say, but level 8 or 7 definitely requires training center. So while that is going up, let's go ahead and get some of these rewards. Keep going. That's one of the sniper quests. Great. And then we can use some of these free. And hit the free button. Even though two things are building, you can keep building these up. And here, build the house up. Build the house up. Let's see. Why not use a 5-minute free there? Let's build that up to level 7. No, I can't do it yet. Let's go ahead and do the command center. I mean, biochemical center. So that will require you to skip some. Okay. Do a little bit more tutorial, but you can just hit the heal and the skip button. Don't ignore these on your farm, especially if you want to make it your battle farm. They do give you extra hospital capacity, and when you have a bad attack on a mine or something, it actually helps recover some of those troops. Don't do the explore yet because you're going to get a quest, but you can do some of the routine heals. Don't do the explore until you do get the quest. So the key thing that I have to say is that when you're doing this, you want to keep up with those doomsday quests, and you know, I don't really change the name. Just a bunch of clicking. Don't do the explore yet, but we can do some of the treatment. Let's see, what did I miss? We can ask some of these questions. Yes, skip. Yeah, that's a good place to stop. The other building we were going to build up was going to be let's go ahead and do the academy. Why not? So while that's building, you want to come back and do the tower. Oops. Classic, level 4. Let's battle that. Easy, easy, easy. Put a slow tower here. Put a rocket here. Another rocket there. And some. Let's do this. So I lied when I said you can do it in 10 minutes or less. It probably will take you about an hour to take it to level 10. Let's see. Don't want to let them creep through if you can avoid it. Build up your infrastructure. Having a slow and a rocket is really important. The rest can be your gun turrets. You know, later on, it's a lot more important to have lasers in these early phases when turrets are upgradable to level 2, but lasers aren't. You really want the machine gun turrets. Oh, almost let one through. Okay, we're done. Level 5 is done, and then this is also a good time to go ahead and speed this up. Level 7. Let's collect those rewards there. Kill zombies, unlock fleet 2. We can do all of that. Easy. Unlock. And I know one of the quests is research load, so let's go ahead and get that started. Okay, now you can actually do your second factory. You can skip all of that. Good. And let's go ahead and see what level 7 needs. It needs depot, so we can do that pretty quickly. So while that's waiting, let's go ahead and do the wall. We know that's going to be one of the items. We want to speed up the wall 2 hours. Yes. Let's see. What's one of the quests? Let's kill a zombie. Yeah. So you start off with level 1, easy. Let the game do its auto matching. You just want to make sure that you open up the level 7 packs and keep up with your troop count. Great, easy. We can actually use one more elite order. I forget if there's one more quests, but let's come back and collect some of these rewards. And while that's loading, let's upgrade this guy. And let's actually go ahead and build some rockets. You want to build rockets on a farm rather than snipers, other than what's required in a quest, because the snipers are terrible gatherers. And then let's go ahead and do some of these research that I know you're needed. Let's do some oil output. That's easy. Great, we finished that. And you can see these rewards add up. And the main thing you want is the speeds. Kill level 2 zombie and then tower defense number 5. Okay, level 2 zombie. Let's do it. Who can I appoint? Oh, let's go ahead and appoint him. Great. Some more commander skills. We'll do recall all and stop there. We're not going to do explore until the quest calls for it. We did level 2. Let's go ahead and do classic level 5. Should be a quick one. Rocket, rocket, rocket. Slow tower, 4 times speed. And machine gun turret there. Machine gun turret here. Let's level this up. I wish there was an 8 times speed to speed this up. Build one more slow tower here. Take one of these rockets up to level 2. Good. Maybe one more to level 2. Just in case they slip through. I think we're done. 3-star, great. Oh, gotta collect the items. There we go. Back. Keep healing. That's done. And almost in time for using 1 speed here, so that it's 6 minutes is free. When you go to VIP level, next level will be 2 minutes. Let's take that depot up to the next level. Let's see, what's the next one? Is it calling for? Now we can do the city ruins exploration. Let's do that. Easy. While that's going, we can go ahead and upgrade this to level. And so now you're keeping up with the items. You're getting all these free items. That's what, doing these Doomsday quests is now we can do the infected quests. So finally we can do exploration. Let's go ahead and explore that blue one. Ask for help, good. Level hospital, and then tower defense number. Let's do tower defense number 6. I think it stops at 7, so you can rest easy after that. This one's actually a tricky one, so while you guys are here, you can see, if you don't remember how to do this quickly. Sometimes you might have trouble with this one, but it's not too difficult, nothing you can't figure out. 4 times speed shouldn't take very long. There's an even mix of rockets at the start, lasers at the end, and turrets at the center. and the boss last level. Should be easy. Okay, that one's ready, and now that we've waited patiently, let's see what's the other thing that we're going to take. Let's take this because this is going to be what's needed at level 8, so we can anticipate and plan ahead. Hospital, zombie 3. We can do the zombie 3, why not? Oh no, gotta wait on the troops. Some more quests to collect. Now we can speed this up. I think we can build this. Oh, depot level 7. Let's go ahead and do that. 1 hour. While we're waiting on that, let's go ahead and build some more rockets. Let's go ahead and speed this up. Level 2 is complete. Some more quests are complete. Now we can build some more mines. One thing to keep in mind is that, you can tear down these at any point in time. And so at city level 18, you can actually build, at city level 15, you can build steel farms. But your steel farms are going to be limited to 4. And that's going to be the max of that level. Now, the max overall is going to be 6. And you can get 6 of steel farms at level, let's see, okay, now we can go ahead and start at level 18. So let's go ahead and build that. What was one of the quests? One of the quests was actually getting the hospital up, so that can be our second queue. And then let's kill that zombie to level 3. Just use the auto search function. Let's actually go ahead and finish that. Level 3. If you can tell that I'm running out of content and creating this video, it might be partially true. There's limited things that you can make that's meaningful. This is more of me just creating a new city that I needed one and wanted, and I had a request. So most of you can skip through this. There isn't anything earth-shattering here. Really, I wanted to show that it can be done. Now that you see, now you get these nice speeds from doing those quests and opening those levels. You want to use that. You want to use and you can use some of the non-building speeds too. I use them interchangeably. So that's level 8. Let's see what level 8 requires. Level 8 requires city wall and training ground. So yes, that we anticipated ahead of time. So training wall, you want to build ahead. Follow the quest and that will help you. I think city level 9 requires academy, so we really want to focus on that next. So while those are building, the next one the next quest that's going to be asked of us in Doomsday is the next tower level. So why don't we go ahead and finish that next tower level? So let's go ahead and do 7. Another easy one. 1 slow tower here, 1 rocket there, 2 lasers here. Let's go ahead and speed that up. 1 laser here, turret, turret, turret. Let's see. Good, good, good. I actually like the tower defense game, and it actually was the main reason that I played this game, So sometimes a lot of these games will advertise things, the mini games that have nothing to do with the more of the meat of the game. And I think that I saw an ad that was on tower defense, and I love tower defense games, and that's why I came to it. But I was pleasantly surprised with all the other aspects of the game that I really have grown to like. Okay. let's heal her up. Okay. So some of those quests actually gave some of those injection healing items. And now we've unlocked the zombie hospital. Yeah, we do have to click through those demonstration. Okay, perfect. The hospital is ready. Let's go ahead and increase that. Okay, that is ready. The next thing we need to do is, I think, the wall. Oh, I don't have enough items, but we should have enough resource boxes. So let's see. There we go. And then doing all those quests should help. Level 8.